Hello and welcome to my Friday video, and today I'm back in the forest, and so today we're going to have a look at an aspect of gua sha which is really important, which is when you treat people with digestive problems. So any type of problem that may include constipation or diarrhea or gastrointestinal pain or various issues related to the digestion system. So that's the stomach and what goes on after the stomach. So that would be maybe the acid reflux that comes up from the stomach area, and also the digestive system in Chinese medicine is basically the stomach, but the stomach actually involves the whole of the digestive tract. And so it really is the small intestine and the large intestine and the pancreas, and what the Chinese refer to as the triple burner, which often confuses a lot of people when they come across the list of organs. So you've got, for example, the heart, okay, yeah, the liver, yeah, okay, got that one, the lungs, yeah, and then the triple burner comes along and you think, well, what on earth is the triple burner? But as I explain in one of my books and on my courses and some videos as well, it's referring to how the arterial system takes the warmth created from the digestive process back to the heart and to create a circuit in the body. So the first thing you need to do is think about the head, the scalp. So if you remember, if you have a look at some of the other videos where I talk about treating the head, you can divide the head into different numbers, and these numbers represent zones around your head which will treat areas of your body. And the zones we're particularly interested in for digestion is zone 10 and zone 3. So if we just start with zone 10, because that's along the line of your hairline. So if you go up from your nose and go straight up, that will be zone 1. Come out from there a couple of centimeters and you're onto zone 9, and then come again, you're in zone 10. So that's roughly where, if you're looking straight ahead and your pupils are looking straight ahead, go straight up from the pupils and where it hits the hairline, and that's zone 10. So that's the area you need to get a tool and to kind of vibrate that area, and it can be a little bit sore. Now the other one is zone 3. So remember I said zone 1 is straight up where you hit the hairline, and then go back a couple of centimeters with that zone 2, and then go back again and you're going to hit zone 3. So zone 3 and zone 10 are very useful if they're active to treat a digestive problem. So notice I said if they're active. So what does that mean? That means if when you touch them then they feel sore, and if there's a feeling that okay, that's different from the other places I'm touching on my scalp, so that means it's active. Now another area is on the inside of your arm, and it's if we divide the this lower part of your arm into 4 parts, 4 equal parts between your wrist and your elbow. Now imagine it's the first part at the top here. Cover that part roughly in the middle of the lower arm and scrape towards your wrist, and do that for about 20 to 30 strokes. But maybe don't hold your hand up like that, you can put it down. I'm holding it up so you can see it, but if I was going to treat it, I'd be treating it like this. Okay, so a big one for digestion is your mid to lower back. Now you're going to have to get someone to help you because to do that on yourself is pretty tricky. But it's basically, if you can imagine where your stomach area is, which will be below the rib cage, and in between that and where your navel is, and that area on the back of your back, and you want to scrape down, going either side of the spine into the muscles. And just cover that whole area going downwards using short scrapes, and scrape down the lower back behind the digestive system, and that will actually have an effect on your digestion. Not just because it's actually behind the digestive system, it's actually because these are where the areas which are connected to these organs are. So for example, if you do it in that area, you're actually treating the stomach chute area, you're treating the liver chute area, you're treating the pancreas chute area. Now the chute areas are areas which have a particularly strong impact going from the external part of your body internally. So another great area is to do the ear, and the area we want is in the concha area, which is the part which is kind of on the inside of your ear. And have a look at that image there, and that's a place that you can just use the thinnest part of the tool. So on the ear, it's mainly pressure and a vibration movement. It's not the idea that you're going to scrape in this area of your ear. Okay, another very obvious area to do if you're treating any digestive problem is the stomach channel area of your lower leg. And this image shows you where it is. So it's on the lateral side of the tibial bone. And I'm going to show you by lifting up my leg here. And so it's this is the medial side and this is the lateral side. And it's this muscle which we can feel the bone in the middle area, and it's lateral to the bone. And you're scraping down towards your feet. And you're looking in particular for active areas. Remember, active areas, they feel sore, they feel different. So if you scrape down on both legs, and if you scrape around 20 to 30 times, and concentrate on any areas which are slightly sore and active. So just with this small group of holographic areas, you can make changes in a digestive problem. Of course, the ideal is to have some kind of diagnosis and follow that. So these are generalizations that you can use, but they're very, very useful generalizations. And they're places which are often used for digestive problems. So let me know in the comments how you do with these treatments, and I'll be seeing you next week.